In my earlier investment days, I made tons of mistakes, of which there are two extremely costly ones. I would like to share with you one of them. Between the year 2013 and 2014, I invested into a company called Delmon Pacific. If you visit NTUC, head down to the banana section, you probably will see Delmon's product over there. So Delmon is an international brand. They have footprints in US, Asia. They sell fresh produce all the way to canned and packaged fruits. And back then, being a beginner investor, I was like thinking, F&B company, what can go wrong? Of course, I did my own due diligence and I decided to purchase some shares. So I entered Delmon company back then at a price of around 30 cents. And shortly after, meaning 3 to 6 months, the company has been very kind to me. Share price went up to 40 cents. You know, watching that go up is very gratifying. So what happened was I added more shares to the already big position. So things were going well. As I purchased more shares, the stock price went up, so I was making money, right? But during that period of time, the F&B industry was going through a transition from unhealthy food to healthy food. So consumer preference changed. They prefer to eat less canned food. Restaurant ordered less as well. Things are just shifting to the healthier side. And unfortunately, Delmon did not react and respond to that shift. A year later, it reflected in their share price because the price just plunged from 40 cents back to 30 cents. So at that point in time, I was already slightly red. That's when I made an even bigger mistake, which is to seek information to confirm my analysis rather than to seek information to question those analysis. The other part of me was like, hey, this is a deep, great time to buy. So I added on even more capital to this counter. I held on to the share for another 2 to 3 years, but unfortunately the share price just kept plunging from 30 cents to 25 cents, 20 cents, 15 cents at one point. I was going through a huge rate. Eventually I liquidated at a loss of around 30 to 40%. But interestingly, to me, Delmon has been a very good case study of everything not to do. I made so many mistakes in Delmon that the learnings stuck with me. If I can recount the mistakes I made: confirmation bias, incorrect position sizing, buying the dip when it's actually a bad time to buy. Looking back, it's quite funny how I can keep making mistakes, right? If you're learning investing and if you're new to investing, expect yourself to make mistakes, but don't pay too big a tuition fee while you're still learning.